Living life to the fullest starts with feeling your best. Today we have a registered dietitian and nutrition expert to share how monitoring your glucose levels can help you unlock a healthier, more energized life. Let's welcome Pam Nisevich-Bede. Pam, thanks for joining us today.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So Pam, we hear a lot about metabolic health, but for myself, I don't have a full understanding of it. So can you break it down for us?
Yes, metabolic health involves every biochemical process in the body. And as you might expect, it's pretty complex and it's often overlooked. A big factor in our metabolic health is glucose and how our glucose is changing across our day. So with continuous glucose monitors like Lingo by Abbott, we're able to really peel back that curtain and better understand our glucose, how it's changing, and in turn our metabolic health. And what that means in the long term might be sidestepping chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease. And in the short term, if we can get our glucose levels in a steadier manner, it's better mood, it's better focus, it's better sleep, even navigating around from those hunger and cravings. Glucose is linked to all of that.
You mentioned better sleep, so that's something so many of us want to pay attention to. What's something everyone should understand about glucose levels and metabolism?
Glucose levels are unique. So the way you react to the foods, the exercise, the stresses in your life is going to be very different than the way someone else would react to those same situations. By using a biosensor, it's about the size of a quarter. It rests on the back of your arm and it pairs with a Lingo app. It's on your smartphone and it's going to give you in the palm of your hand your data. So you're going to see how your inputs, again, your nutrition, your exercise, other factors, how it impacts your glucose. But in turn, you're going to understand how you're feeling. So you can make habit changes that are lasting and that work for you and your unique metabolic health.
And you mentioned the Lingo app. It's so helpful that there's convenience now. Regularly monitoring glucose levels sounds important, but what are the real benefits, both short-term and long-term?
So what the data is showing us across glucose levels and glucose management across populations and even in healthy individuals is keeping that glucose level steadier matters. So it matters for mental well-being like mood, focus, cognition. It matters for athletic performance. It matters when you're managing hunger and you're managing cravings. Glucose is very tied because what we're doing a lot of the time is we're spending our day on a glucose roller coaster. So we've got these spikes and we've got these crashes. And in turn, the way we're feeling falls off. But if we can make just small changes, small tweaks have big impact on glucose. If we can stay steady, then we feel better.
I had no idea how much glucose can just impact our day-to-day, like you mentioned, our performance, how we're feeling, how we're sleeping. Okay, I have a two-parter for you, Pam. What are some simple food swaps we can make to help stabilize our glucose levels? And the big question, how important is breakfast really?
So when we think about nutrition and we think about overhauling it for health and wellness, we often think about taking things away. What I want you to think through is what could you add to your plate to stay steady? So giving carbohydrates some company. If we have carbohydrates by themselves, pasta, oatmeal for breakfast, cereal for breakfast, we often have this spike and this crash. And that crash might leave us moody or not focused or just needing a nap. But what if you could add more? What if you could add fiber from berries? What if you could add in some protein from Greek yogurt, eggs, adding in fat from nuts, peanut butter? That slows down digestion. And what it does even more is it gives you steady energy, gives you satiety, so you feel a little fuller longer, and it's just a better start to your day. So a lot of times it's just adding more, but it's having that data in hand to better understand what you need to do to stay steady so you make changes that work for you in your day.